let's see. We have a ventriloquist from Falmouth, Massachusetts. Works as a custodian for the Falmouth School Department. Also a special police officer. Calls his two friends Butch and Eddie, and they call him Harold Crocker. Falmouth is out on Cape Cod, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Mack. It's 10 miles from Hyannisport, Massachusetts, where the President-elect Kennedy lives.
Maybe your neighbor will vote for you.
I hope so, Mr. Mack, because I voted for him.
Turn it off, square play, huh? Okay, let's see you and Butch and Eddie do your stuff.
Okay, fellas, what's this argument all about? Now, come on and kiss and make out.
I ain't gonna do it.
Why not?
Because I don't like Eddie anymore.
What's this all about anyway?
Eddie says he can sing better than I can.
I can too.
You cannot.
I can too. Okay, fellas, I'll settle this. Why don't the both of you sing together and we'll find out. Okay with me.
Me too. Music, Nitro. I'm looking over the four-leaf clover, then I overlook the floor. Oh, first is the sunshine, the second is the rain, the third are the clover that lives in the lane. Oh, there's no need explaining the one remaining, the one that I adore. 'Cause I'm looking over a four-leaf clover, and I overlook the floor. No need explaining the one remaining, the one that I adore. 'Cause I'm looking over a four-leaf clover, and I overlook the floor.
Harold Crocker from Falmouth, Massachusetts. The voting address is Box 191, Radio City Station.
All set? Yeah. Okay, want to come around the other way? Hi, how you doing? I'm doing okay. We're at the convention. Yes, we're at the convention. And this is the 31st, yes. And we've been here 28 years, haven't we? That's right. And you know, we have had an opportunity to perform for President Kennedy at Hyannisport for Caroline's birthday. Yes, they did. And what was the song you did for that? He's got the whole world. In his hands, he got the whole wide world. In his hands, he got the whole world. In his hands, he got the whole world. In his hands. I do hospitals, I do TV shows, I do a lot of performing. And through New England, Boston, Providence, and so forth. And I do a lot of fairs. And over the years, I've been with John Ritter and Don LaConna. I've entertained with them. And I've had a lot of fun. Yes, they do. They had a good time.
Experience on the Ted Mack Amateur Hour way back when. When was that?
It was back in the 60s, and of all the shows I've ever performed for, Ted Mack was the greatest person and a wonderful person to be with. He said to me, I remember him saying to me, he says, maybe someday you'll perform for President Kennedy at Hyannisport. And shortly after that, we had the engagement at the Hyannis compound for Caroline's birthday party when she's 10 years old. That's right. I like that. Now go ahead. That's all right. You're doing all right.
What was the bit that you did? Do you remember some of the bit you did for Ted Mack?
For Ted Mack, yes, we did the, like this. I'm looking over the four-leaf clover that I overlook before. First is the sunshine, the second is rain, the third are the roses that don't in the lane. Oh, there's no need explaining. The one remaining, the one that I adore. 'Cause I'm looking over the four-leaf clover that I overlooked before. And here's something that Butch does that he did on the Ted Mack Amateur Hour, because it was a few years later now we've been on there.
Okay,
Okay, and it's a lot better. It's a lot better on the old days because it's dry out here in the swimming pool area, as we know. That's right, Harold. Isn't Harold all right? And this is the same figure that I was working with on the Ted Mack Amateur Hour. And I had another figure with me. We had two, Butch and Eddie was called at that time. And I tied for first place. and it was the greatest thrill of my life to be live from New York City. And I could always remember coming out there, and there was an orchestra that played, "There's no this light show, this," and that's what's good. Yeah, that's right. Isn't that wonderful?
So do you perform with anyone on the puppets?
Yes, I do. I have 6 total. I have my friend Butch here, of course, Eddie, Bucky, Horace, Gus, and I have a bird named Harry, and I have also, that's it. That's right. That's it.
What, are you jealous of any of the others?
Yes, I am, because I was the first one. Yeah, but you're not the last one, no. And I always use Butch in my act because he is my the first one I started out performing with. And this is my great friend of all. That's right.
So, Butch, have you ever thought of going off on your own?
I like to leave Harold home, yes, I would like to do that. And I like to go on my own because I can't stand him. He gives me a hard time all the time. He tells me what to do. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Sounds like every normal family.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. To deal with this guy, I'm telling you, it's awful. Look at him. He's getting ugly. No, I'm not getting ugly. He's lost all his hair, too. Isn't that great, huh?